Well, he was released on a consent order by a justice of the peace, and a consent order is the prosecutor agreeing to the terms of his release without the necessity of a bail hearing. So he will, I expect, in the next couple of days make his way back to Michigan where he lives. And of course he's a player with the local Junior A Windsor Spitfire hockey team, so he'd be expected to return to camp early next fall to start up the new season with the Spitfires. Well, this is upsetting to him, like it would be for anyone who's charged, but he's fine. He was in custody in the early morning hours, so he's been in custody all day waiting for this to be resolved today. We didn't know whether it would be a hearing or a consent release, so I'm sure he's happy that he's going to be released early tomorrow morning. It would have been nice if we could have extended it a bit and actually get him released tonight so he didn't have to spend another night in custody. But those are sometimes the difficulties that you have in a court process that only sits a certain number of hours, but he's happy there's a release order. I fully expect that this will be a matter that will go to trial. Based on my limited amount of knowledge right now, I expect that there will be pleas of not guilty, and they're two separate matters, and we'll go to trial. Well, any allegation of sexual assault is always serious. The penalties are serious. The possible penalties are serious. In addition to that, when you're a professional hockey player that plays in a league that crosses international borders on a regular basis, this is considered a crime of moral turpitude. So it can impede, if not stop, traffic across borders. I have dealt with this many times in my career where I have players that have to go across borders, and it's absolutely essential that there's not a conviction registered for an offense like this, because it could be literally prohibitive of carrying on a professional career. Publication ban is granted as a mandatory order when it's requested by the defense, and the justice granted that order. It means that any information given, the names of the people referred to, representations made by counsel at the hearing are not to be disclosed. The fact that a person is before the court and the actual charges that are before the court are matters that can be published. But other than that, the specifics that are given by the counsel in court and the comments made by the judge in court are not to be